Let's get it.
Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Boss Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get to the action on the field.
Get the ball again. Come on, man.
And the Rebels will kick it away and get this game going.
I didn't even look at the roster for this game. I should have done that.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs.
Good move.
It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off.
Two guys on that.
Had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Number 10 set to kick this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. And they get him down after the completion.
The slant made it look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback's going to sneak
Give me
it.
that. Give me
The
that.
ball is loose. Defense recovers
Let's
the
go.
fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, I don't think he would have got
Oh, you about to challenge it?
down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Let's go.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The important third down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag.
Go with the penalties.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
There we go with the penalties.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very
Gotta run him over too soon.
Still well short of the first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
Challenging that too.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
No.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Catch the ball, bro.
Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It is really tough on a quarterback.
Yeah, catch that, man.
Thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Leon. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Sideline route, but is out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Well, when you run that out route, he's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier in space now. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Oh, bro. Right inside.
It's Hawkins.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Leon. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
I got right through it, too. Safety came right through the line.
Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed score. They're trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not a very good field position to start here.
I wasn't even paying attention to what he said.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he lobs it deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Get it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Thank you.
And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Thanks.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
There we go.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20.
That boy was moving. That boy was, oh my gosh.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the
Hell of a
interception,
return, man.
but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but
Hell of
the
a
offense
return.
just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First and goal, handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's a run call on third and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs.
Get it.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
That boy made that joint stretch, didn't he? Pause. 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 Pause.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Yeesh. That boy went crazy just now. My man was running full speed to the sideline.
The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short game on the play. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Leon. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20.
I don't know what that was.
Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Kick is up
strong.
and no good. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
That's crazy. Oh, man.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Leon. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Good D. Good
Play
defense.
brings up a fourth down.
Probably going for it.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a
Boy, getting lucky on these out routes. I ain't gonna hold you.
to pick up a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone
for sure.
try to get their hands on it.
For sure. I need a pick
Game makes it
six.
second and medium.
I don't like how you're doing all these out routes.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, the defense better be
Wild
aggressive
with
for
that.
themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Powering through.
Oh, I went for the hit stick.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks
Yeah, you
up
sure
another
did.
first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
My guys keep whiffing,
Bring
man.
him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these
About
guys?
to
Not only are they balanced,
best me to
but
death, I guess.
explosiveness. A big run,
Fire
followed
run
up by
play
a
right
big
here.
play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Leon. Snags the quick throw.
What's happening?
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Rebels move into the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air.
That's all.
And
That's
it
me.
was his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Let's get it.
Look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Let's go, man.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Johnson.
I know this defense
Almost.
worked very hard at halftime.
That's a fast linebacker, too. That's the crazy part. That's one of my faster linebackers. He couldn't get to it. He had a receiver chasing him.
And the tailback's got it again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And now the handoff.
Off me.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Yeah, stable level, bro.
The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the
boy
offensive
working
line
today.
as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it works. The first down to the 35.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend the big running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Boy, stop playing with him. Play with that, man.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Gotta stable the Paul Walls, dog.
35. Ole Miss 7.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Leon. And it's broken out.
Let's go. I was about to kick that anyway.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch is made, room to run here. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
Pretty nice
catch
another
here,
one.
But a
missed opportunity for
that's the ball, bro.
Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Are you talking to the 6?
That's a great return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Yes, sir.
First down here for this offense.
That's first. I don't think I remember seeing a blocking of that.
To the air, it's Leon. Quick throw, testing the
Oh,
middle.
my God.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. Offense will take over at the 28.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Leon. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where the heck was that all here?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this.
That was big.
Bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they...
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things
GG's.
ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris
Game went
Fowler.
crazy.
This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, 6 picks. That's a long face here. No. Just move up there. Uh, 2 sacks the whole game. GG. All right, chat. I'm about to go watch Love Island with the wife.